Brukot habaot, ladies, and welcome to our Worlds of Chizuk segment with Hidabroot. In Parashat Vayakel Pekude, we're taught about the Mishkan, which is where the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu rested amid the Jewish people. And the Pasuk says, Ve'asu li Mishkan ve'shachanti betocham. Build for me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them. The word li, ve'asu li, the word li is connected to another li that we find at a wedding, when a groom turns to his bride and he says the words, Hare'at mekudeshet li. These are the words a chatan recites that binds him to the bride in marriage. Marriage, just like the Mishkan, brings down the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As we know, Ish v'isha zachu, shechina shoya b'nehem. When a man and a woman unite and they create a spiritual marriage, the Shekhinah is amid them. And then what happens at a wedding? The Chatan steps on a glass and he breaks it. What does that act symbolize? Why is it such an integral part of the chuppah? The basic reason for this minhag is to remember the destruction of the Bet HaMikdash. The Holy Ramah Alav Shalom writes that now that the Bet HaMikdash is destroyed, we can no longer bring down the Shekhinah through the Mishkan or through the Bet HaMikdash because they don't exist. So we commemorate a remembrance of the Bet HaMikdash and the Mishkan specifically at a wedding, since at a wedding the Shekhinah comes down to the couple when the Chatan says those words, Hare'at mekudeshet li, which takes the place of the word li in the pasuk, ve'asu li mishkan. But it's even deeper than this, ladies. When the chatan is asked to break the glass, we're reminding him of something very important. What are we reminding him? That at the peak of his joy, we're telling him that no celebration is complete as long as we don't have the Bet HaMikdash. And believe it or not, it's even deeper than that. Because when the groom breaks the glass, we're reminded that in the absence of the Mishkan and the Bet HaMikdash, it's a wedding that plays an integral role in bringing down the Shekhinah HaKdosha to the world. And when a husband and wife unite in order to create a Beit Ne'eman BeYisrael, in order to build a faithful home according to the laws of Moshe and Hashem's Torah, that's when they can merit to draw down HaKadosh Baruch Hu's divine presence, despite the fact that the Bet HaMikdash itself is no longer here. What a powerful message this is to the Chatan and Kala on the day of the wedding, because we're telling them that although the Chatan is breaking the glass in remembrance of what we lost all those years ago and what was destroyed, he and his bride can build, rebuild, and bring down HaKadosh Baruch Hu's presence into their home. Yehi Ratzon, that every single person out there should find their zivug agun and merit to build a kosher home, a spiritual home, and a home that HaKadosh Baruch Hu can be proud to dwell in.